And this is why I love the West Coast. West Coast podcasters might as well have a gun and a badge. The streets or the street niggas from West Coast podcast, that podcast on the West Coast, because their music knowledge is not the one proprietary thing that they have, that if they give insight about maybe a Drake album or, I don't know, a J. Cole album, that'll have them stick out. What they do is they rely on telling hood stories. Well, here's the thing. Enough of them told enough hood stories that the police have found new leads from their podcasting. It's amazing. The police were clueless.
Now, we all know Wicked100 loves to tell hood stories. See, but that's the only thing, that gets me with Act. He'll talk about all these other people that tell the hood stories and that the people investigating and all that, but he won't specifically say Wicked100. That right there gets me. You won't specifically say Wicked100. He's the one doing this shit, telling these hood stories and these things is in overt acts. Come on, man. Just be real. Your mans ain't right, homie. Just keep it a buck. The guy that you say is so solid, he's not right. Now, you can say anything about any other podcaster from the West Coast. It's your guy. He's the one. Let's just be real. Him and Flacco put this story out there. Straight up. Flacco ain't from the West Coast, but Wicked100 is. So he pushed the narrative through Flacco. Straight up. Knowing Flacco has the influence. But all of the narratives that he pushes about people are through platforms that people have influence on. When he pushed the Future story, he pushed that story on Clubhouse. It didn't go as viral as it did when you pushed it on your platform, Akademiks. Straight up. When you pushed it on your platform, it went viral. Everybody heard it. The people that didn't hear it on Clubhouse, all over the internet, heard it from your platform. But you're not standing behind that and addressing that as a man would and say, yeah, I got to be right. The indictment that came out of the overt act came from your platform. Just being real. You're talking about all of the West Coast people that you're saying telling on themselves, but the indictment, the overt act, came from Akademiks platform when Wicked100 went platform and told the story. It didn't come from when he went on Clubhouse and told the story. It came from when he sat on your platform and said what he did. But you're not being real, though. If we keeping it a buck, you're not being real, bro. I'm saying, though, you're not being real. That shit ain't solid at all. But I understand you're your type of person, and it is what it is. But for you to be the one that this came from and you not standing behind that like, damn, I'm the reason why. Straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Like, I'm just being real. Wicked100 uses your platform. He uses Adam, Vlad, Flacco. Those are the main people that he uses the platforms of to put this information that the authorities are taking and using in investigations. But y'all are not standing on it. Well, as I should say, you're not standing on it. Because if we being real, Flacco standing on it because he's directly saying it. See, what happens is, and I'm going to tell you the difference, right? And I'm going to just keep this a buck. The difference with him doing it on Akademiks platform and Flacco platform is different, right? Flacco's platform, he feeds him all the information and let Flacco put it out. But with Akademiks platform, he literally goes on the platform and put it out. This is the difference. But Akademiks act like he can't say nothing and be real about that. He got to be quiet. So that there just makes me think that it's all instructed to be that way. You know, it could be, it could not be. Straight up. That's what makes me think that it's all instructed to be that way. Because specifically, this is what he's doing. And we just got to be real about this shit. You know? Now, y'all can sit on the internet, right? Akademiks, and act like, oh, you don't want to say nothing, you don't see nothing because you feel you so big. That's cool, right? But I'm going to just say it. You know, I don't have an allegiance to nobody on the internet. I don't have allegiance to the government or anything. I'm just being me. I am an independent media guy. I'm independent. Straight up. SBGB TV is building independent, and I don't have a sponsor that I have to represent in a certain way where I can't say anything about certain things. So, and it just makes me think that these people have certain sponsors that they can't say certain things about Wicked100 because of the sponsors they have. They have sponsors behind the scenes that they can't speak about certain things when it regarding this individual, but he's allowed to use their platforms to do this, what he's doing, and then he acts like, well, it's public information. That shit there is crazy. We grown men. You know, Akademiks to go at all these people here go at, preferably women, and go hard on them. But this one individual right here, you got to watch what you say about him. Either it's him making you be that way or somebody else. But somebody is making you be where you have to watch what you say about this specific individual. You can't be a man and speak the truth. Whereas though if it was Lil Baby, you could speak your truth. If it was Meek Mill, you could speak your truth. But this one individual, you have to sugarcoat it. You have to hide what you really are thinking. You have to pretend like you don't know and you don't understand. Yeah, that shit is something that's crazy. If we being real, that's crazy. You can't be a man and say, yeah, I see this. All right. You got to say it a different way. Well, the West Coast guys, they're out there. They might as well have a badge and all this. Why can't you say the one specific guy that's using your platform to say these things? And I'm just being serious. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. You know, I appreciate y'all, you know, for rocking with the channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't care how many followers, subscribers, I'm going to be me. Yeah, I'm going to be me. I'm not going to put myself in no criminal situations. I don't want to go to this party with this people. I don't want to hang out with this person at this event when I know that this is what happens. And then this is what I'm observing from these people. These people end up attending certain events, doing certain things, and people put them in certain situations to force them to be a certain way. So if he wanted to be real about certain things, he can. Because he went and hung out with certain individuals. And these certain individuals was able to get certain information on these guys, whereas though now they have to fall in line. I'm never going to be like that. I'm not hanging out with you niggas. Don't invite me. I don't want to be around you niggas. I don't care. Straight up. I just want to be me and live this life until it's over. I don't want to be in the middle of this, that, and the third. So now I got to be controlled on what I want to say and who I want to say it to. And then if I want to go crazy on this person, now I'm acting like I'm doing something, but this person doing something right in my face. I got to be quiet. Nah, I got to be quiet. Kid. Yeah. He's the big bad wolf. Fuck out of here, you noodle. Straight up. Yeah, I'm just being real. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know I might be too real for the internet or whatever, but I'm just not with that. You know, it's a lot of weak people, and I see they put the weak people in position that act like they're strong. Yeah, the people that are in position, they the weak people. They not strong. You ain't got no niggas that is in position that is strong all the way around the board, mentally and physically. Those people, they don't let them get in position. Now, I'm not running your agenda. I'm running my agenda. I'm doing what I want. And you're not going to do nothing to me. Straight up. If we got to go there, we're going to go there. I'm going to avoid situations, but you're not going to do nothing to me. You know what I mean? These people that are all in position, the people that are supposed to be independent media, they like all soft. Like real shit. But they talk hard and loud. You know what I'm saying? They all like real mushy. These are the people, though. Think about this shit. Vlad, Adam, and Akademiks. Not saying that, you know, they have to fight, right? But when I look at these individuals, they're not going to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if something was to go down, these individuals would run. They wouldn't stand in the paint and protect themselves. They would run, hide. It would be like, what the hell are you doing? Win, lose, or draw, nigga, I'm going to stand there and get down. If you feel you going to press me or do something to me, win, lose, or draw, nigga. If I take a L, I'm going to get down. Straight up. But when I see these guys, they're going to pop this big gorilla shit on the internet because of the views. So they're pop shit is off of their views. They got views, so they gonna pop this shit. Oh, I got this, I got million this. But y'all are really like marshmallows. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that you gotta be a fighter, but y'all will talk that. Your voice will raise up, your tone will change, and all this shit, but that's not you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because if we being real, when Akademiks was out there and the bull smacked him through the window, if Akademiks was a solid nigga, yo, stop this, yo, stop the vehicle. Hold up, homie. Have your security, get out. Yo, make sure don't nobody touch me. That's all. And I'm going to get on this nigga's ass. And I'm just being real. This how I would have been. If I got my security with me and I know he got that fire, nigga, you get out. Make sure, pull your shit out, nobody touch me, and I'm going on this nigga's ass. Nigga, you swung at me through the window. Especially if you got your security with you and he got that fire, nigga. Nigga, I know that's how I come up, nigga. If I'm with my niggas and we in the street and a nigga got that fire, nigga, and a nigga chop, hey, yo, oh, nigga, me and this nigga getting a one-on-one. Make sure nobody touch me. That's it. If anybody move, nigga, you know what it is. You my peoples. You protecting the situation. Nah, nigga. This nigga pulled off and went to the internet and started getting hyped. Oh. Nigga, hold up, bro. We all seen the nigga swing at you. You pull off. Why you ain't get hyped right there on the scene with the nigga? Nah, you wanted the views. You wanted the attention. You ain't want to protect yourself. You want to go to the internet and paint a picture that's false. Just like Wicked100. All that, oh, I'm going to get out, I want to see you. And nigga, you didn't want that, nigga. If you wanted that, you would have got down. Why you telling us you going to get down and all that shit? This just me keeping it a buck. You feel what I'm saying though? On some real life shit. And that's the shit that, you know, them people, they don't have to want respect for me or nothing. It's just I look at these people funny. And that's why I'm in my own lane. You know, they, them, and I'm me. You know, nigga be saying, reach out to this nigga. Because I'm not like these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing like these people. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I'm doing content, but I'm nothing like these people. We don't come from the same background. We don't come from the same struggle. We wasn't getting the same type of money in the street. We wasn't doing. These people have found their niche on the internet, lying, manipulating, you know, targeting, you know, certain situations that, you know, benefit them. And that's them. I'm me. You feel what I'm saying? I come from the street, don't want nothing to do with the street, and say, hold up. We're going to change the game. You know what I'm saying? We're going to change the game. That's what it is. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. I'm always going to be me, man. You know, I'm just going to be me. This is a fact. That's all I know is how to be me, and that's all I'm going to be is me. Big facts. Now, let's check this joint out with Act talking to Dogface. Let's see here, man. Yeah, just keeping it a buck, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all, man. We appreciate all of y'all that rock with the channel. You know, subscribe, hit that like button, share the live. Real recognize real, man. Straight up. Real recognize real. I'm never going to be these type of people. And I'm just being real. You know, I'm going to always be me. You know, I can't be controlled. You know how some people, you know, they never had no money in their life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rich. You know, I'm cool. I'm comfortable with being who I am. But I know I'm always going to get money. I done played with a lot of money in my life, in my own world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with grinding for mine. You know how some niggas, they got to accept certain things because, you know, they want to be given. They want to boost. Nah, I'm okay with grinding. I like to build it up one block at a time. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives me the control to be me. When you start accepting shit from certain situations, it takes away the control of you being yourself. Now you're under the control of somebody else that you accepted this from. The contract says they control you. When you read the contract, it shows you they control you. You have to do what they say. If you don't do what they say, they start owning shit that is connected to you. This how they be doing people. Straight up. These people be signing contracts that, whereas though they have to do certain things, and if they don't do certain things, the contract states that, all right, we take ownership of this. All right, we're going to give you this $1 million. We're going to give you this $2 million. We're going to give you whatever we're going to give you, but the contract states that if you violate the contract, we own this. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they do to these rappers and, you know, these entertainers. People that box, all that shit. Straight up. It says, if you go against this right here, we own your name, we own this, we own that, and they accept this money and they running around, yeah, I'm rich, I got this, I got that. As soon as they get out of line, you see what happened to them. Everything gone. Now they don't own their page no more. They lose all their social media accounts. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all this shit. See, that's what come with the contract. When they sign a contract with these people, that package deal comes with this shit. All right, we'll get this, that, and the third if you don't do this, but we'll give you this. Yeah, you want this $2 million? Nigga, like $2 million? Hold up. Yeah, We're going to give you 2 million. We're going to do this for you. We're going to do that for you. You see this platform over here? Yeah, we've been taking care of them the whole time. That's coming from us. You looking at it, but God damn. Now you get over there and violate the terms and conditions. Now they own your shit. You sign it away. They got the money to play with to do that to you. Now they control your narrative, your agenda, everything. You can't do nothing but what they say. You can't talk about certain people. It's a reason that these people can't talk about Wicked100. And we all know this for a fact, that the government prints the money. Everybody knows this. The government prints the money. Why wouldn't the government be able to make up a company to sponsor you? Why wouldn't they be able to do that? They print the damn money. It's nothing to them. The government can make up a company literally and say, all right, this company here is going to sponsor this person, that person, and that person, right? So now they say, all right, we're going to give you 7 million. We're going to sponsor you. It's the government the whole time. Why couldn't they? All right, they print the money out. Matter of fact, all they do is type the numbers in the damn system and put it in your bank account. It's numbers that's put in your bank account. It's no cash, no nothing. Why couldn't the government take this here, print this number up, type it in your computer, and send it to you? It's the government. Now they have control of these platforms. They can't say nothing about Wicked100. Nah, they got to sit there and act like they don't see certain things. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just be real. When they have an agenda, why can't they do whatever they need to make the agenda work? It's their game. They control the United States of America. Hold up. I think some people be forgetting that shit. The government runs the United States of America. They run the whole damn world. Why couldn't they literally make companies that's going to be sponsors, and it don't take nothing for them to type some shit and say, all right, this is going to be a company that's going to sponsor. Boom. Now they sponsoring. All right, you can't do this, that, and the third. They got all these clauses in there. Boom, give you the money. That's why these niggas is doing what they doing. Straight up. This is why they all doing what they doing. This is why none of them niggas can't say nothing about Wicked100. Like I said before, when you get a certain level of influence, then people gonna come see you. It's either you gonna stand on business or you gonna bend over and take it straight up the anal. Self-explanatory. You know? You're gonna have to pick a side. And what I see with these jokers is they picking the other side. They want to bend over and let them stick it in. Nah, I'm just gonna be me, man. I'm good. Yeah, hey, man, I'm just gonna live my life. I'm not living my life at the, call of somebody saying what I can do, when I can do it, how I can do it. Nah. Yeah, I just be a guy that's building, on my own mission. There's many companies you can go out here and start. You can start many companies. You can do whatever you want to do. And then, some of these people, they face already out there. So, they can be able to start whatever. But you can see also, with certain individuals, how they target them a certain way, like Wendy Williams, right? I believe Wendy Williams was funded by the government for a while to go at people, do certain things, and do what she was doing, right? When they got tired of her, this is what they did to her. Put her in the nut house, right? Make sure they give somebody else control of her paper. Now she ain't got no control of the money. You got to understand, man, it's their game. It's their game. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Real shit. Real shit. I'm just I'm on my own mission. You know what I mean? Just keeping it a buck. I pray to, keep my sanity in life, you know what I'm saying, and do what I'm doing in my own zone. That's my prayers, not to ever say fuck it. You know what I mean? That's my prayers to myself, not to ever say I don't care. You know what I mean? Because I already know, everything that you think you own, you really don't own. These are the things I understand. You don't own this shit. You think you own it. Yeah, you can say you own it. They come up with the terminologies to make you believe certain shit, but you don't own nothing. Everything can be taken from you.